That can't be right in front of the heater, babe. That's...
Why is the fucking heater on anyway?
Because it's cold.
Welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest who loves being on camera.
Yeah, just love it.
And we're just gonna talk.
Well, we have to talk about stuff. Can
No.
you just be normal though? Like, pretend there's no camera.
I am being normal. You think I'm not being normal.
What was your first impression of human design? When I started talking to you about it. This was like, what, 2 years ago? Oh yeah, by the way. We should say what we are.
Okay, well, I'm a manny-gen.
You need to project your voice.
Okay.
Okay.
You can put that in the bloopers.
Yeah, obviously. You need to project your voice.
Well,
So-
I'm a manny-gen.
And what's your profile?
I don't remember. You just tell me what I am. I'm a 6'2" sacral manny-gen.
Yes. And I am a 4/6 emotional projector. Alright, so what was your first impression of human design? Honest. Honest reviews only.
Well, I guess like with anything like human design or your astrology charts and all that stuff, I'm always a little bit skeptical of something new. So like I didn't really feel any which way about it, I guess, per se.
When I pretty much told you that you were a manifesting generator, how did you feel about that? What did it bring to your life to know that you're a manifesting generator?
Well, I guess it just validated who I am as a person because it was pretty on point, like key traits of mine.
What are those key traits of yours?
Oh, jeez, now you're getting a little too in depth here.
No, I'd like to know what you resonated with, what parts.
Well, the fact that I like having many different things on the go at once. Generally, I have more than ample amount of energy to go about doing many tasks in a day. And the whole sacral thing, I guess, because I do a lot, and I have to take that pause and really feel my gut. My, I guess not gut intuition, but
Yeah,
like,
it is your gut intuition. It is.
Because every time I've ever ignored my intuition coming from the gut, like that stomach feeling, like I've always ended up in a place where I didn't want to be. So I should always listen to my gut, and from that aspect, and that I've known for a long, long time. So it just, I guess, validated more.
Yeah, it just validated the fact that you already knew your gut feelings were always right, based on past experiences and stuff. So just knowing that, yes, indeed, you are supposed to, and you are designed to listen to your gut to make decisions was just like clarity, confirmation. Okay, so, and then in regards to your profile being a 6'2", so the 6 archetype is the role model, which would be your conscious personality. So that would mean technically that you do see yourself as a role model. Is that true for you? Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I guess so in some ways, because a lot of people come to me with questions, I mean, not mostly pertaining to construction, because that's what I do, but yeah, I guess so.
Anything else?
About the 6'2", no, I don't really remember what the 2 is.
Yeah, if you keep talking like this, nobody's gonna hear what you're gonna say. Okay, so you gotta project.
What does the 2 mean, my dear?
No, but the 6, so you feel like people you only feel like a role model because of your line of work, or do you also feel like a role model in general?
I guess maybe I feel like a role model in general, but yeah, it's kind of a complex
How
thing
so?
because everybody has their own opinion on how we should live life, right? But we live not the standard life, and on purpose, because it works better this way for us.
The whole point, I believe, of life is to craft your own way of living that supports you, supports who you are, your personality, your needs, your desires, not to try to mold yourself and mold your desires and needs and personality to fit in someone else's version of how you should live life.
Mm-hmm.
And in my eyes, the way I see it is that you are a natural role model for people. I can see that, but it's not just in your line of work, it's in all aspects of life. You don't see that?
I get caught up in my own little world often, so like I don't really see that aspect because everybody's so caught up in their own little world, right? So I don't really feel like I am a role model. Like I know I have a lot of knowledge that I could help people with, and I'm more than willing to share, as long as people are actually gonna use that information to help themselves.
Okay, and then your unconscious personality, which would be your design, so your body is the hermit archetype. So the hermit is not just a hermit like, okay, you want to be a hermit and just like be alone and retreat. Yes, that is a big part of being the hermit archetype. If you have 2 in your profile, you also have the hermit archetype. But it's also about being natural at everything. Like you're just a natural. Like you pick up skills fast, you learn quickly. Let's say in high school, like when you would play sports, you were probably good at everything. In general.
Yeah. Well, even now, I mean, pretty much anything that I pick up or want to learn,
You can keep talking.
Yeah.
anything that I want to pick up or start to learn, like I'll pick it up fairly quickly. It doesn't take very long.
I think it's better like this.
Okay. Well. Okay. Now, what were your thoughts about me and my lifestyle before you knew that I was a projector? Because I think it would be insightful for people to see that projectors, before people understand they're projectors and before projectors even understand that they're projectors, they are highly, highly judged and misunderstood. Which is probably very validating for most projectors, if not all. So yeah, what were your thoughts, feelings?
Well, I mean, I didn't really understand why you needed to sleep so much. For one,
Okay.
that would probably be one of the main things. And also, when you would get done working at school all day, you'd be like just wiped out completely and not very pleasant at times.
But what were you thinking? Like, what were your judgments about me?
Well, I guess those were 2 judgments, like just because of your lack of energy and the amount of sleep you needed. Like that's not normal to me, right? Because I'm go until I sleep and then we're good to go the next day. Okay.
Once I started to tell you that I was a projector and kind of explaining to you, because I was also getting, I was also realizing a lot of things about myself and learning about who I really was. And it was also very validating for me. And then what were you thinking when I started to explain to you this whole human design thing and that I'm a projector and all that?
Well, I mean, I started to understand why you needed so much sleep and why you were having a lot of bitterness, being gone working all day. They're not designed to do that, so it made a lot more sense and gave me clarity as to the whys.
And what do you notice the difference between when I was trying to live and work like a generator versus now, when I'm really living as a projector? Like the lifestyle and the choices I made to change things. What do you notice like the biggest difference is?
Well, your mood, you're not so snappy because you have more energy, because you are resting more and you're being more mindful of the way you need to go about your day to have the energy to be able to do the things that you want to do.
Do you think that human design actually makes a relationship better?
If you are two completely different types, like an energy type and a non-energy type, yeah, it would definitely help you understand the other individual, for sure. But if you're two energy types, I mean, it's still helpful to really understand even yourself in depth a little bit more. And your partner too. I mean, the more you understand your partner and what their mindset is and everything, I mean, it just makes life easier to communicate and flow together rather than being two individuals in the same space.
Clashing.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a huge time when we were clashing in the beginning of our relationship. I was highly judging you for not being able to sit still. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? That he can't fucking relax. That's what I was thinking. And I would judge the shit out of you when you would lay on the couch and literally 30 minutes later you would be so frustrated from just laying there. And I was like, what? Like, that's my dream. You know what I mean? Like, you're frustrated, which is your signal that you're not in alignment. You're not doing what's right for you. That's when you're going to feel frustrated. So lying down for too long in the middle of the day, because sleep is fine, but like in the middle of the day, laying around, just like, it's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. Versus for me, I should most of the time be lying down, actually. The more horizontal a projector can be, the better.
Is that true?
It is true. I can prove it.
I have the book.
What do you like most about me as a projector? Actually, what do you like most about projectors in general? Because my mom's also a projector, and you and my mom get along. And then a couple of our friends are also. So what do you appreciate the most about projectors? And I'll tell you what I appreciate the most about manifesting generators.
Well, probably the fact that you guys are probably the most understanding, kind of like caring people, like empathetic people. So it's easy to talk with you guys because you actually genuinely seem interested in what we have to say. Whereas like when you're talking to a mani-gen or a generator, well, we're kind of like in the freaking clouds half the time.
You're in the clouds, but you're also self-absorbed, which is actually natural. It's part of your design to be self-absorbed. Projectors are not designed to be self-absorbed. We're actually absorbed by the other, intrigued by the other. It's just our natural way of being. So yeah, what I appreciate most about mani-gens, honestly, their ability to manifest things really quickly. Like, when you have an idea, it can be created in form in the matter of days. Which I envy. Because I have the turtle speed of the projector. Things take more. Because I'm directly dependent of you being the energy type, right? It's like projectors are dependent off the energy types. So in order for me to fulfill what I desire for myself, I actually need, like literally I depend on energy types to support me in all the ways. Spiritually, emotionally, energetically, financially, all of it. In order for me to fulfill my role as the guide, right? Whereas you are completely independent. Well, maybe not completely. Like the manifester would be completely independent, but you're like basically independent. Like you don't necessarily need someone else to help you to create what you want. You can just make it kind of happen yourself. Also because you're a manifesting generator, so you have the energy of the generator and you have the manifesting potential of the manifester. So if you were a generator on your own, it would kind of not be the same thing that I would say. But like, yeah, because you're the mani-gen, you still can operate mostly independently. And I envy that. And I appreciate that of you guys. I kind of wish I could do that. What would your piece of advice be for all the projectors out there? since you know one so well.
One piece of advice
Yeah.
for
and
projectors?
and project.
One piece of advice, I don't know. It's
Think about me and all the stupid shit that I do. And tell them not to do that.
take time to rest.
Why?
Because you guys need it.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, when you start getting cranky, you need to take a nap.
Yeah. Okay, and what is your piece of advice for manifesting generators?
Just do it. Pretty much.
Just do it?
Yeah.
Can you be more specific?
Because I like just do it because we can get so caught up in the million thoughts that we have all the time, constantly, never stopping, that you almost second guess yourself. So then you end up inhibiting yourself from doing what you should just do it, like, or literally just do it. If it inspires you and you want to do it, like, don't even think about it, just go.
That was not so natural. Well, like, I don't really know what you wanted to, like, you didn't really give me an idea of what the heck we were going to be talking about. Yeah, but that wouldn't have changed anything. Okay. You know what I mean? You're closing up, as if there were people watching, people listening to us.
I'm not closing up, dear.
Yes. Because when that camera's off, you're going to start yapping away. Yeah, exactly. And then you're like, for fuck's sake, that should have been in the video. For fuck's sakes.
Oh, what more would you have wanted from this?
I would have wanted more from you. Like, more collaboration from you, because you're just answering my questions. You know what I mean? You're not, like, asking me questions in return. There's no flow of conversation. This is a full-on interrogation. Ow! This is a full-on interrogation.
You don't like interrogating people?
No.
This is exactly why projectors and manigens don't make a good mix.
Wow.
Because these guys are self-absorbed and we want to have an exchange.
But there is none.
Whoa.
This is the exact problem. Alright, this is turning into a what is wrong with manigens. No, I'm kidding. If you're a manigen, you need to use your throat. Okay? Don't expect anyone to understand what you are thinking, your intentions, what you want, your desires. No. You're a manigen. So you have the manifestor's aura that is closed and repelling, as well as open and enveloping like the generator. So when you don't speak, we don't know what the fuck is going on.
Keep you on your toes that way.
So, can you say something of value, please?
Don't you like it though? Because it makes the conversation spontaneous. Because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
I always know what's gonna happen next. I'm a projector. I see everything. I do. Let's just let things flow. You gotta loosen up.
I am as loose as I'm gonna be all the time.
Looses.
Itchy, itchy, itchy.
What do you hate the most about projectors?
That you need like so much.
Project!
That you need so much time to do simple tasks.
What? I need so much
Sorry.
time to do simple tasks.
Sorry, you need to
You
rest.
need so much. Yeah.
You need to rest so much to do simple tasks.
Yes.
That's what drives me
Okay,
crazy.
you want to know what drives me insane about these guys? It takes them for fucking ever to do simple tasks.
Because we have
Like
goldfish
washing the
brain.
dishes takes you 3 times the amount of time.
Well, no, not that.
Yes, it does. Yes. Yes! It does.
Okay.
It does.
That's what you think, Linear.
That is the truth.
I will
Don't you
say
remember
you
all
do-
the time?
I
Yeah.
will say that projectors, yes, you guys are very efficient, And when I cook and when you cook, it's like a tornado went through the kitchen versus everything's in its place still when you're done. So yes, you're efficient.
Yeah, we are. Well, that's part of our design. We are efficient. Why are we efficient?
Because you only have limited amount of energy.
Yes.
So you have to
You passed
do
the
things
test.
strategically.
Exactly. Wow, you know a lot more about human design than I
live
think.
with you, my dear.
Hmm.
I know a little bit too much about it for not ever doing any research on it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you picked that up with your goldfish brain.
Hey, I have a million thoughts going through my mind at once, but I do retain some things.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Anything that I think is useful, I'll retain it.
Oh, so you think that those things about human design are useful?
Yeah.
That's
Remembering what we need to get from the grocery store? Not so much.
good. Yeah. Actually, though. Remembering your keys, your wallet.
Those
Your
are
ball
only important
cap.
if I need them.
Well, you do need them every day, and there is not a single day that goes by where you don't lose your keys.
No, I don't lose my keys every day.
Oh, sorry.
Like
Multiple
twice
times a week.
And that's why I hate winter.
You
Because
can't blame your lack of
coat,
organization skills
sweater,
on winter.
Pants, other pants.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
You're still gonna lose them in the summer. Yes.
Pretty rare.
Oh, is it?
Compared to winter, yeah.
Oh.
When you have 3 different jackets and you don't know which keys they're in, or which coat your keys are in.
Okay. What are your thoughts on manifestors? Based off the manifestors that you do know.
They come across as they come across as
Assholes.
No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm actually joking.
a little bit, kind of, yeah, a little bit arrogant.
I didn't say it. No, I didn't.
Or something. I suppose because they have
Do
like
they?
this. Well, yeah, because
No, maybe.
I feel like
Maybe.
when they speak, they're heard, and
Yeah.
when they're heard, it's not always what people want to hear, right?
Yes. So okay, I
So-
get what you're saying. It comes across as arrogant,
Yeah.
but it's not actually.
No.
No.
It's
True.
just because people are too caught up in their feelings. Feelings are useless.
Feel your feelings always. Oh, that's actually a good point. So, you know what's interesting? There are 2 types of people in this world. Literally, 50% of people are non-emotional, like this guy. The other 50% of people are emotional, like me. And that is something I think could literally change someone's life and someone's relationship when they realize that maybe their partner is not the same as them in that regard, just in the emotions department. Like, people who are sacral or splenic, or they're ego projected, ego manifested, self projected, mental projectors are non-emotional. So you're literally navigating life from one moment to the next, from listening to either your gut, your intuition, or your outer authority. No emotions are in that experience. These people are living fully non-emotional experiences. Like, anytime you're doing anything, it's not an emotional decision. It's a very, like, guttural decision.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what it is, whether you want to hang out with someone, you want to talk to someone, you want to start a project, you want to do something.
And it's funny because often you'll ask me, like, are you even having fun? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so neutral. I find the non-emotionals are very neutral. Like, I will literally ask you that. Like, I'll be like, we're like out or something, we're like, are you even enjoying yourself? And you're like literally like this. Yeah. I don't understand that. Then there's the emotionals, like who are living this entire huge spectrum roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, I know.
And everything that we do involves emotions. And emotions, when we don't actually like understand our design and our emotions and what the purpose is of them, can really run our life like downhill. Like, remember when I was not so like clear about that and how my emotions would just, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but just like,
Well, I guess it'd be the best way
die.
the best way to describe it is that you would be lashing out, I guess.
Yeah, but
Like-
just like everything would just be affecting me.
Yeah. Which it's hard for the both of us to understand and kind of appreciate the other side, because for me it's just like, well, I'm pretty like
You're
neutral.
even keel.
Like, yeah, like I don't
Just
have
like-
super up and downs. Whereas you,
This
you're
is
like,
Jake. This is me. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, an emotional person can wake up in a great mood and something can happen. One little thing, one person says something, one little thing, and your fucking whole world is turned upside down. And then 5 minutes later, your world can be turned right back up again. And that is exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
It's exhausting, but once you learn to ride it, then you're okay. See, like, in the last few months, you can confirm this, I feel like I have really grasped the truth of my emotions, how to navigate them, and how to not let them run my life.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling all of them, though.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't gone away, but I've gotten a lot better and more comfortable with just riding it. And the more comfortable you get to ride it, and the sooner you just, okay, I'm jumping on that surfboard and I'm just gonna ride it, the faster the wave goes away. Do you agree?
Yeah, and then you have like less, like you tend to lash out less because you're actually feeling your feelings.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Can you angle that up?
No, I'm just gonna have to hold it, but
You can't angle that?
no. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to hold this and we're gonna have to close up, but just finish what you were saying because my battery just died.
I was saying that because you're feeling your emotions, you lash out less.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're feeling your feelings. Which,
Oh yeah, feel your feelings.
Yeah, which you need to do.
Yeah.
It's very important for you emotional type people.
Mm-hmm. Any last words?
Shut the fuck up and feel your feelings.
He plugged in my motto. Thanks. Okay, so anyways, we want to thank you for listening, for being here, for watching. Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm now editing this video that you just watched, and my battery died, so I'm just gonna close out and say thank you for watching. It was a little awkward, a little weird. Jakey Poo is not a camera queen like me. Okay? No, but seriously. But I do want to have more conversations with him for you, because our goal is really to just show how your relationship can really be so beautiful and so magnetic and so harmonized when you are honoring who you are, and your partner can honor who they are, and there is space and room for both of you to be together and to thrive in your own ways, but also as a couple. And also, like, I think there's a lot of bullshit out there in regards to couples and love and relationships, and Jake and I are no bullshit people. We say it like it is, and The more honest, the more raw you can be with your partner, the more successful your relationship will be. So anyways, if you want to see more videos with me and Jake together, what I would love to know, what we would love to know is, what are your questions? What would you like us to answer? Leave your questions in the comment section and we will make a video about them and answer your questions. All right, we'll see you in another